Top Test Prep.
Hi, my name is Krishna and I'm a tutor with Top Test Prep. If a student reports an ACT score of, say, 31, what does that score actually mean? Well, today I want to go over how an ACT score is actually computed. So, the first thing to note is the difference between a raw score and a scaled score. So, a raw score is a score that they give you where they just give you plus 1 point for every question you get right and 0 points for questions you either skip or get wrong. What they do once they have your raw score is they then convert it. They curve the test. So if you scored correctly on every single question or almost every question, then that means you're in probably the 99th percentile of test takers, and they'll curve that to a 36. But if you scored worse than that, then they curve it so that your score out of 36 matches the percentile you were in, whether you're in the 60th percentile or the 50th percentile or whatever percentile. So that score is based on a few different subscores: the composite score, the subject score, and the subscore. So the subject score is the score from 1 to 36 that they give you for each individual subject test. Remember, on the ACT there's the English test, the science test, the quantitative reasoning test, and the reading test. So you get a score out of 36 for each individual subject, and then they average those 4 scores together to give you the composite score, which is the single number that you report if somebody asks you your ACT score. In addition, there's something called the subscore. The subscore is a score that is from 1 to 18, which they give you, which reflects how well you did on a certain sub-content area. So for instance, on the math, they'll give you a score from 1 to 18 that reflects how well you did on just the pre-algebra questions or just the geometry questions. It's an extra measure that colleges can use to evaluate how well you did on a specialized topic area. The final score to note is the English and writing score. So on the ACT you have the option of taking the essay, which is the writing section, or not. If you don't, then your English score is simply the score determined based on your multiple choice answers. But if you do take the essay, then you get an English writing composite score, which weights the writing score, or the essay, for 1/3 of that value and the multiple choice section for 2/3. So it's going to combine these two into a single number, which they then convert to the number out of 36. So if you'd like more tips on how you can ace your ACT, then you can sign up for one of our tutoring programs at 800-501-PREP or visit us at toptestprep.com.